if you was an actress and this is your hair, and for the role they're asking you to have a weave that needs to be sewed in, you do it, you agree, you take it out. It's like, this dude ruined my hair. Could you sue him, or is it the company, or is it the hair and makeup person you suing?
That's a great question. I wish I was a lawyer to actually answer that. I'm suing everybody.
Hey,
you
PA,
can't break my soul. I'm suing everybody.
Catering, hey, anybody can get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You come out like, yo, I got patches coming out.
Yeah.
I have a big gap right there. He be like, hey, that was already there. I'm doing you a favor.
That's a really complicated suit, especially if you're on a union show. It's like, who do you go after? How do you? But everybody's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
For sure.
Well, it goes unnoticed that it goes without saying, I should say. It goes without saying that we are back with another fantastic episode of RAC with your boy LAC, first name Dion, with my girl, my friend TWILZ in the place to be. I just created a whole little intro for you and me. Hey! Don't ask me to do that again, because that's never going to happen.
That was off the dome. Please record that. Please take that.
Let me see if I can say it again. Hey, welcome back to another episode of RAC with your boy LAC, first name DION, with my friend TWILZ, recording another episode for you and me. What I say after that? That was it?
You kind of did it. You missed some little words here and there.
There it is.
Question for you.
Go for it.
All right. I heard this and I wanted to throw this your way since you like trivia.
I like trivia.
All right. This is about the DC world.
Okay.
DC universe. Which of the following ones is an actual superhero?
Oh.
Okay. This is one of the lesser known heroes.
I understand what's about to happen.
All right. So, number 1, Human Torch, aka Flashlight.
This is DC.
DC.
Okay.
His powers are to self-incinerate and light the path.
Mm-hmm.
That is Human Torch, aka Flashlight.
Okay.
The second one is Mr. Interrupting Man, and his powers are to continuously interrupt the bad guys to distract them. And the third one is Dog Welder, and his special abilities is to take dogs, canines, and weld them to his enemy's face. Which one of these is not? Which one of these is an actual superhero?
So 2 of them are wrong.
2 of them are wrong. We have Human Torch, aka Flashlight. We have Mr. Interrupting Man, and we have Dog Welder.
And one of them is real.
One of them is real.
Because I don't know any of these, but I'm going off of your creative brain. Hey man, you can kill that. I'll do this. I'll waste my time in the entire podcast. You can kill all that. So, because I know your creativity and your silliness. Did you come up with this with you and your siblings? Because I figured, now your siblings are involved. So, because I can see how you can freestyle off of some of the things that's fake. So, I'm going to have to go with... no, that's too easy on Domestic John. That's too easy. I'm going to go with Human Torch.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You're wrong. Undomesticated, you're wrong too. It is Dog Welder.
I was going to say that one. Because you said to your enemy's face. So I was like, that's too specific.
Yeah, so this is actually, I got this from one of my favorite NPR shows, Wait, Don't Tell Me. And that was one of the random facts. But yeah, I looked it up because I was like, there's no way. There's no way that, but he's part of the Section 8 crew.
Section 8, man. That's is they black?
Well, we never see Dog Welter's face in the early versions.
Wait, you just said so he's
Dog
real.
Welter is real.
Okay, other two are fake.
Yeah.
All right.
Dog Welter is real. And Dog Welter, it is like in it was like specifically dead canines, like dead dogs that he would weld to his enemy's face.
So dead dogs. So he creating zombie dogs to attack people.
I think they're already dead. I don't know how
That's how zombie dogs are.
He's not creating them to attack.
Isn't that re-incinerating?
He just takes the dog and welds it. Like, you know, when you weld, you melt something to somebody's face. That is his power.
Oh.
It's weird.
Wow.
Hey, Spicy. That was so random. And I thought about, because I know we've had this conversations, like some of the useless superheroes. And then my brother reminded me, because I did the same thing, they didn't get it right either. The person on Wait, Don't Tell Me didn't get it right either. Right. But like Bryant reminded me of the one X-Man whose power is that everybody forgets him. So he's been there for every mission, but nobody remembers him.
That's his power.
Yeah, he's forgettable.
So why would you keep using your power?
I don't know.
So he's like the Men in Black guy. Yeah. All right.
Why are you giving me nightmares, Moyo? I didn't come up with this stuff. This is actual and factual.
I do want to mention that I got back on stage, Twills, and you missed it.
I'm sorry, friend. I'm
Yep.
so proud of you, though.
Yep.
Dion,
I was doing comedy.
When is the last time? Because you did like 2 shows back to back.
Yep, I did.
I missed both of them.
Yep. I did some comedy Friday and Saturday.
I'm really proud of you. How'd it go? Tell us about it.
The first night was terrifying.
How so?
Because it was the first time before. I did one during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. But it was like the first time officially on stage.
In years, right?
Yeah. And a lot of people came out to support. And it was bananas because it was like, this can go either or.
Yeah.
Very good or very bad. The first thing CT told me was like, hey man, the stage needs you. First things first, have fun. Don't overthink it. First thing I went out there, I had fun.
Good.
But
did you overthink it?
I of course, because this is if you've never done stand-up comedy before.
I've never.
If you've never done stand-up comedy before, you know things that can work. Mm-hmm. But what happens is you create a script in your head. For me, you create a script in your head of the order of how you want to say things. The problem is you go up there and just be like, I am performing. And then you kind of lose track. It's like reciting lyrics of a song like as a TED Talk. Mm-hmm. Like you know your favorite song. Mm-hmm. Right? Like do your Usher song, You Make Me Want to Leave the One. But say it as a TED Talk.
You make me want to.
No, we're gonna go to the verse.
Okay.
If it been a bad thing.
Before anything became between us, you were like
you saying it too fast.
My best friend. Have you ever listened to a TED Talk?
Yeah.
Let me do it.
Go for it.
Starting again. Mm-hmm. Picture this. My name's on the back.
Yep.
All right. And we're talking about you make me. That's the topic. Mm-hmm. Okay. Before anything came between us, you were like my best friend. Yeah. The one I used to go and talk to when me and my girl were having problems.
Whoa, hold on. So, whoa, okay. All right, now, yeah. That was funny. That was funny.
Oh no!
You see what I'm saying? You see, this is what happens. This is what happens.
It was just
you see what I'm saying? That's what happens. Because you say a punchline and like, oh,
man,
that's hilarious. You were like,
I gotta stay in the moment.
Right. That's what happens. It cuts you off. You be like, man, I've been practicing how to say this in my head, but I wasn't practicing if people start laughing right there.
Right.
You got to pause and let that laughter happen.
So, to your credit, two things. My siblings came and surprised you.
Hey.
So that was like, I wasn't there, but Tangies were repped.
Yep.
2, I checked in. Like, I asked, how did Dion do? And my specific question was, did he get distracted though? Did that ADD kick in? And I was told it was not. Dion had a very good, very strong show. There was no way you could not tell that he's been off stage for a while. It was a really good show.
Yay.
And that came from the most honest people I know in the world.
Yay. I love it. Love it. Love the compliment. Love it.
Yeah.
It was fun. I did make fun of them for still wearing a mask. That crowd, what's it called? Crowd convincing. Mm-hmm. When everyone's doing something, you kind of feel like maybe I should do this too. I know you've done it before. Like you be like, I'm going to this event. I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah.
It's like, am I really the only one here wearing a mask? Am I only?
That was me at church today.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that's what it feels like. And they stay consistent. I definitely pointed out, it's like y'all still wearing the mask, huh? Y'all.
And they're the only 2 people I know that has not got COVID yet.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, it ain't nothing as arrogant as a person who got COVID. It's like, whoo, I got that out of my system. It's like
I had to check myself for a minute. I was like, girl, stop going into the. You don't do this.
Yeah. It's like a kid with chicken pox. You first get chicken pox, like, I'm good now. Now I can hug everybody now.
Wait, when's the next time you're gonna get back on stage? Let's get back to it.
So the hard part is over. It was breaking the ice. Now I just have to reach out to bookers and get dates. I forgot that it's not that easy. It's easy. It's easy if you are desired, as in, we got to get someone on the show. We got to get someone on the show like that. But you got to reach out to like, hey Matt, let me go on your show. Give me a date. August 15th, perfect. Hey John, let's get me on the show. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Can you point me in the right direction? Okay, put me on the waiting list. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? They'll definitely get you on the show, but you got to put the hard work in by asking all the shows, and then be smart and strategic. You can probably knock out 2 or 3 in one day.
Yeah.
Let me get the earlier slot so I can leave there at 7 and go to the Laugh Factory at 8 and then make it to the Comedy Store at 9:30.
Did you what was my question to that? Did you get anything recorded?
I recorded my second show. I
haven't seen it.
No, I recorded the audio of my second show, and then my friend came. She recorded 3 minutes of me just doing some bantering.
Okay.
But
I don't know if that helps with bookers. I was just throwing it.
No, they're not gonna ask for a tape.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean they could, but that's more like out of towner people stuff.
Okay.
But
I want to be at the next show, Dion. So you got to do it when I'm in town.
I'm gonna make sure not. Because you're the distraction. You know that scene from Harlem Nights?
How am I the distraction?
Get them kids out of here, man. You know them kids give me bad luck.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you never seen Harlem Nights before.
I have seen it. I've seen it once.
Thank you, Spicy. Thank you, Fifi. Thank you, Moyo. Yes, the audience is not rude, but it's just like you work on a set. You work on an idea. This is going to be funny. I want to say this. I want to say this. And do you get that burst of laugh? You be like, gotta let it simmer. Like, what's my next line? Oh, snaps. The laughing is dying down. So you gotta be like, I gotta freestyle out of this.
Yeah.
Get your foot off the stage, man. You guys do stuff like that. You gotta kind of figure out a way to how can I freestyle and have fun out of this?
I feel like, for me, it's comedy and praise and worship leaders that kind of make it. Because praise and worship leaders have to be very sensitive to what's happening too at church, so they kind of have to be isn't he good? Isn't he good? Like right after the praise team out, you can't come in hot and be like, so what we're about to do is go into the word. You have to be like,
it don't matter. Yeah, no matter how excited the congregation is, you gotta say, that's not that. You can do better than that. We're talking about Jesus here. Come on, let that spirit feel. Come on. It's like we are loud.
right.
What you mean you can do better than that? I am screaming, I am crying at the top of my lungs. I cannot do better than this.
He's here, y'all. He's here. He's here.
Don't
Praise
let
the
this,
one.
Don't let this feeling leave, Lord. Don't let this leave.
And then so like I feel like that takes knowing the audience. I guess both are kind of like masters of ceremony-ish. You gotta feel like what's happening and to guide people through that experience. And like I guess as a comedian, you're up there telling the story, but you still gotta feel the crowd. It's different from like theater. Theater's my jam. I can get on stage and recite lines and act.
Because it's pretty much cheating when it comes to theater and music. Because you're up there pressing play. Yeah. And when you're doing a song, you usually have the music in the background kind of helping you as a backtrack. And most of the time, the audience knows the music. Yeah. So they're saying it all for you. Only problem is you got to hit those notes.
Yeah. I think like in theater, they say the show must go on.
The show.
So like the lines that you did. And if you drop a line, they don't know that you dropped the line, so you just got to freestyle till you get back to your spot.
I would love to know the worst experience of a play that somebody tried to fix it and it's got worse and it got worse.
You remember the Spider-Man musical?
Yeah, what happened?
Like, I don't know if it actually got to a Broadway run. So I know your question's more like the live, like how did it just get worse and worse? Yeah. But I feel like they always had people getting injured on stunts, like on their preview shows, and you know, like there was actors out with broken ankles and stuff. Like it was bad. Like the show, like everything about that show was so bad it never made it to Broadway itself. No,
I would love to watch a play, and it's like they're trying to piggyback off of each other, and it's like, what do you mean? You left my bag at the airport. And it's like
the bag.
No. And it's like, I'm not here for my mom, of course. I'm talking about the bag at the airport.
Your mom left the
My mom is not the baggage, all right? My mom is not the baggage. I want to know why you haven't left the bag at the airport.
Because your mom rushed me out of the terminal.
Well, are we going to go to Phoenix or not?
Yes.
With my mom.
With your mom and to get the baggage.
Hand me the baggage. It's like, yo. Like, I can imagine, like, audience like, they need another week.
So this reminds me of a show I used to work on, Family Reunion. Okay. Shout out to Family Reunion.
Which is not a live taping.
It's not a live taping right now. But there was a scene where Loretta Devine's character was playing the lead in a play, and somehow she got sick, and the person who was supposed to be her backup, which was her granddaughter Jade, never studied any of the lines. Oh boy. She was so like over being cast as a alternate, and she was just kind of faking, like telling all her IG people, like, I'm on stage, I'm on a play, but never learned her lines. So then when it was time for her to come out before the song, she was just like, it was really wow. But it was it was an episode in it. Wow. It was great. Wow.
So it was actually part of the Nice. I love it.
Shout out Family Reunion.
Yeah. How's the show? Is it coming back for a fourth season?
No, season 3. Hold on. Yeah, it was the final season. Oh. Yep. So the second drop. No, that was part of season 2.
Okay. So as in like it's no more. You're not coming back.
Yeah, so they shot one season after me, and that was like after I left, and that's the final season.
Okay. And what about the Big Show show?
The Big Show lasted one season.
Okay. What about Waffles and Mochis.
Waffles and Mochi season 2 is going to drop. I don't know when. I don't know the date. And with Netflix shows, they don't always give you a renewal right away. They give it to you after they study the analytics. Mm-hmm. So I would think there's a season 3. I mean, but who knows?
Yeah. So
with Netflix and all their cuts.
All the shows I've labeled, these are the shows that Twilla has worked on via Netflix. She is a powerhouse. I need to, before I forget, I'm saying this on air, but I need to email you the pitch deck that Will sent over. I'm saying this as a reminder.
Okay.
And by any chance someone's eavesdropping, you can say, "Hey, Twills, did Dion send you the pitch deck from Will?" Because I'm going to forget, because we're going to be going for another 30 minutes.
You're right. Yeah. Currently also working on 2 super cool docs. But,
she's working on 2 super cool docs right now. Is it undisclosed? You can't tell people yet?
Oh, no, it's announced. So I'm working on the Martha Stewart doc.
She has a new job, y'all. She's doing, you might as well just pull the black part. Don't touch that top part. Just pull the whole, pull the arm towards you. Pull the arm towards you.
That's the arm.
Pull, yeah, there you go.
You dropped it.
Nope, just pull that arm towards you. Yep. Working on the Martha Stewart doc.
And the Sir Elton John doc.
And the Sir Elton John doc. This is my first time hearing about this one.
Oh. Yeah, that's happening.
Mm-hmm. Is this new?
No, we've done some shoots for it, but the big stuff is coming up. So
okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my arm and your arm. I was like, why ain't your arm like this? But sorry. I'm not asking you to do it because I'm afraid what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah, stay working.
This is why
Thanks,
we
y'all.
haven't been consistent with random ass combos, because Twilla is working her butt off.
But it's changing.
It is changing like diapers on a newborn. It is changing rapidly, if you will.
I was like, I don't quite get that reference. But I guess they poop often.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gave you guys a little sneak preview of my Christmas rap last time. From the adjustment of and the comments, a lot of people weren't feeling it, so I had to rewrite it.
Oh, they weren't feeling it?
They wasn't feeling it, man.
Dang.
I had to rewrite it. I gave them a little sneak preview, like, yo, this is some exclusiveness.
And they were like, this is trash.
They didn't like it, man.
Wow.
It was like, ugh.
Wow.
I had to switch it up on them. They
Tough
gave,
crowd.
They gave a little lines here and there, like, that was dope. That was nice. I like that line. But for the most part, it was like,
wow.
we gonna end it on 8.
So you had to change everything.
I had to change everything up.
Speaking of raps,
Okay.
have you heard DJ Khaled's God Did?
I did hear God Did. What is your POV on that? Because I know your favorite rapper rapped on that thing.
Oh my gosh. So I'm just talking about the title track. I'm not talking about the whole album.
Okay.
I have not given the whole album a listen.
The title track
The title track
is titled
God Did.
And What Did God Did?
Man, listen.
What are you listening to?
So the track featured Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, John Legend, classic early 2000s, like some of my faves all on one track, right? Jay-Z was like, I'm gonna let y'all do y'all's little 16, but I'm coming in for a 4 minute straight.
Yeah.
And just dropping bars. And I was like, dude was in his bag. I was at work listening to it with my coworker, and I just had a whole moment. Like at one point, after I realized like, oh, he's not stopping.
Yeah.
I just was like, I got really emotional. Mm-hmm. I cried, y'all.
Wow. I see your eyes getting glossy now.
I really cried. I was just like,
why? Explain why.
I think it was just such a, for me, I love 444 too, right? Where I feel like Jay-Z was like grown. Like he was grown. He was giving us bars. Like his talent hasn't changed, but he was also dropping gems. He was like, this is where you get, this is how you get here. Jay-Z was like, don't forget on this one. Don't forget. Y'all talking about God did, because amen. But also Hove did. I did this. Let me teach you what I taught. Listen to me now. Let's, this is the work I'm doing. This is where I am now.
Yeah.
I'm a billionaire. He pointed out like, not only am I a billionaire, The Rock also produced other billionaires with Ye and Ree and LeBron, if you want to count LeBron. Right. And I was just like, I don't know, I got chills.
Yeah.
And I got emotional. He's my favorite rapper. Mm-hmm. But it was just like, it was beautiful. Grown hip hop, just grown up.
I don't think it was fair to Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. He should just gave that whole song to them. It just had him rap on it by himself. It was useless to have Rick Ross, and they did their thing.
I forgot they were on there after that. Like,
they did their thing, but to have Jay-Z rap for 5 minutes was unnecessary.
I said, "Is this man doing 64 bars?
It was unnecessary.
Is this a whole song?
Just go ahead and get that whole song to Hove, and just do another one as in a remix with Lil Wayne and,
That's how it should have
Rick
done,
Ross.
Because it's disrespectful.
Yeah, because people wanted they fast forward. That's disrespectful. They fast forward into Jay-Z's part now, man. I feel like he was doing a lot of talking though.
It was still talking. Like I said, dropping
informative.
Wisdom. Yeah, dropping wisdom on it. But it was just kind of like an evolution. Like,
yeah,
to follow him from the beginning of his career to now. And then, yeah, it was just a beautiful moment. I still have to watch the Drink Champs everybody's talking about with DJ Khaled.
Okay. What do you say?
I thought you watched it too.
No? Who gives you the impression I've
well, you
never
said
watched.
something about the dude being wise, like super wise. But everybody went out, like, I've heard like 3 different people beyond that talking about like how, you know, he was dropping gems. Yeah. It's crazy. Like
he's very persistent, consistent, and driven person. And I think his success, his hard work is playing a role of why he's so successful, because he does not take no for an answer. I heard a lot of the sound bites.
Okay. I haven't even done that.
Yeah. And I think he's very consistent and very driven. And like no one can take away how hard DJ Khaled works of like and giving people positive energy. Like people always say, I've never heard DJ Khaled upset or worried. He's a very spiritual person. He's always saying positive, and he's like, just being around him makes you feel like you're the best person ever. So
he said we the best.
Who?
We the best.
I did notice he stopped saying nigga, because there was a lot of times he was like, we the best. Who? We nigga. I was like, bro.
Not quite.
Now that he got the star on the Walk of Fame, he's like, let me go ahead and clean up my act a little bit, because I'm not trying to get banned.
Right. I noticed in the album, like what I did hear with the album, I feel like he replaced "We the Best" with "God did."
Yeah. God did. They didn't believe in us. Either make money with us or watch us make money. We the best. Who? We nigga. Why are you so angry? It's like, and I told any DJ, any sound engineer, this is a sound bite for any sound engineer. If you have a studio where artists come into your studio, make music, you're mixing it, you're mastering it, and it's just a single. Create a compilation album. Create a compilation album, and now you have 42 artists on one album, which they all are going to promote. Because a lot of artists only make one single. They don't like new artists. Not really like this song, bro. What you gonna do with it? I'm just gonna put it out there in the universe. Do you mind if I put it on this compilation album? Do you mind if I have my friend hop on verse 2? Now that you have a bunch of artists on this mega compilation album that you've mastered, and it's like, hey, now I got 42 artists promoting this album, and now it's getting the buzz that it deserves.
Why is that for a sound engineer though?
Because they're doing it for free. They don't have no. I won't say sound engineer, because of course. It's like I already have access to it because we're doing it here.
But you mean like a producer?
Sure.
I was just curious.
But the reason I'm giving to a sound engineer is because I'm thinking of Huck. And a lot of people come to him with the bought music from a producer.
Oh, okay.
So it's already taken care of. They've already did the hard work.
Right.
So now they come into it, the sound engineer, to master it. And then Huck does his mastering and he's, sweetens it up and then he gives it back to him. And it usually it's just that one single.
So he could do that to promote the studio or?
No, he has an album. Huck can have an album. Like a DJ Khaled.
Got you.
Like DJ Khaled has, I'm like, how do you get all these people on your album? I know you're not paying for this. Like, I'm sure he could.
He had Eminem on there talking about Jesus.
I was like, dude, you have, and something I've always wanted to do if I was a mega artist was to bridge gaps. Mm-hmm. Like I would go get a KRS-One and then put him on a track with like a NLP chopper, you know.
NLE?
As NLP or
NLE.
NLE chopper. Then I get like a Rakim and then put him on a track with NBA Youngboy. Mm-hmm. Just like you get with somebody high and get somebody new and young, and then you get somebody that's hot now or whatever.
Yeah.
Now you got 3 different generations on one track.
Yeah.
Entitle it "Bridging the Gap."
Bridging the Gap.
And on the cover is somebody with a T like this and they got a big gap.
Whose song is that? The Bridge is Over? Not Paul Revere. Who is it? Anyway, it just that triggered that. Whatever. Since we're talking about rappers,
what?
I want to do this with you.
Go for it.
I'm probably gonna lose, but going through, can we name rappers A to Z? Like if you start with A and I go with B, or vice versa.
Okay.
Naming a rapper of each letter
Let's do
through
it.
Z.
All right.
Why did I do this
Zupper.
to myself?
Oh.
Starting with A.
Hold on. Let's see. Dion
Boogie
said,
Down Productions. You're right. There you go.
What does that mean?
I said the bridge is over.
Oh. Dion said earlier, dropping gems like a clumsy thief. I'm over here dropping gems like a clumsy thief. I'm late, but we back in here. Zup.
What
All
up,
right.
Zup?
Okay, go for it.
I'm starting.
Yep.
A. Ali.
Big Daddy Kane.
C.
Come on.
I got it.
5. 4.
Stop. No.
3.
No, we didn't say a timer.
2.
That's gonna throw me off.
Yes.
C.
Y'all better help her.
Cardi B. Jeez.
Daddy Yankee.
Good
job, Spicy.
Earth Gang.
F. Fifi is real.
Rappers.
F. 5 heartbeats. 5. Funky. Hold on. Funky.
10. 9.
Fabulous.
Okay. What letter was that? F.
Good job, Spicy.
So we're on G. Grandmaster Flash.
All right. H. Humpty Hump. No.
I. Ice Cube.
H-I-J. J. Jadakiss.
K. Cool Mo D.
K. Is it L?
Uh-huh.
L-O Cool J. Light work.
M.
Help her out.
Somebody start with a money. Who? Money. Master P.
Said Money Love. You could have said Meg Thee Stallion.
I could have. Dang it.
N. Nicki Minaj.
O.
My God.
Old Dirty Bastard.
Ooh. P. Paul Wall, baby.
P. Q.
Yeah. Easy work. Mm-hmm. Come on, easy work. When you think of Q, what's the only word you can think of?
Q. No, that's with a K. Quick. Is Q. Who's Q? Q-Tip.
Good job, y'all. I would have said.
y'all.
I would have
Thanks,
said.
Spicy.
I would have said Queen Latifah.
Oh man.
Q R Raekwon.
Okay. R S. Why did I do this? Sir Mix-a-Lot. Is he a rapper?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, did he rap or did he produce?
QRST. Top Dog? No, that's just mouse difference. That's a whole brand. Top. Let me see.
Ooh, I got
Tony Yayo.
Okay, I would have said T.I. What was it? T? What's after T? U? Oh, come on, y'all. Uncle Luke.
You can't do that. That was his nickname.
That can't be real?
I think is it Uncle Luke? Is Uncle Luke his real name?
You got.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You calling me a guy? That's
But
what's
I
up,
feel
man.
like Uncle Luke is.
I think his name is
just
just Luke. It's just Luke. I don't think it's Uncle Luke.
Oh.
It doesn't matter though. V, is it TUV? Vic Mensa.
Mensa.
Vic Mensa. I'll accept Uncle Luke.
Thanks, Moyo.
Vic Mensa.
UVW Wayne. No?
Nah,
okay.
no.
W Wiz Khalifa.
Ooh, good job. Wiz Luke Skywalker. Let's see WX. XXX Testacion.
That's not fair. Why? Young Miami.
Z is Zebra Man. Hold on. There's a zebra something. Zebra Man. Isn't it's a zebra? It's a Jamaican dude. Zebra meat.
Zebra meat.
Hold on, zebra something. What is the Z, guys? It's something like he's a Jamaican dude. He's a Jamaican artist. Zebra top. Something with zebra in it. It's something zebra.
He raps though. He's a Jamaican.
No, he's
rapper?
a Jamaican. He's like
But he has to be a rapper. We're doing rappers.
First of all, you did some singers in there.
No, I didn't. Promise I didn't. Nobody got the Z. Let's see.
Well, you won then, yo. You won.
Let's not let me on.
Zebra.
I'm going down to Z. Let's see who we got.
Zebra.
Zero. Zach Hill. Zach Fox. Zane.
Well, it's not Lil Zane.
Okay.
There is a
Zuna.
Zebra.
Zombie Juice.
Ziggy.
Zebra.
Yeah.
And
there you go.
Zebra is probably how you says it. Zebra and Zebra Cats.
Who am I thinking of, dude? What is? Zupper. Can you look at to see what type of singing music does Zebra do?
This Zebra is a Japanese hip
No,
hop.
that definitely ain't him.
Zebra Cats. Let's see.
I'm thinking of
He's a Jamaican rapper from Berlin who has collaborated with artists including Busta Rhymes and Gorillaz.
No, is this Zebra Cats? Is he a Jamaican? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Zebra Cats. That's what I'm thinking of. It was definitely
Ziggy Marley.
Ziggy Marley, but it's not a rapper though. She said rappers. That'd be a fun game for the hip hop show. That'd be a fun game, a back and forth.
Oh man, that was hard. We definitely have to put a timer on there.
Yep. And you got to go back and ooh, that'd be fun, yo.
Yeah, I don't know why I just randomly thought of that stuff you do.
That's a great idea, Twills. You just discovered something that'd be fun, but got to have a timer though.
Yeah, and definitely had help from my peoples. Thank y'all.
Yeah. That's a fun game, yo. Alphabetical. Let me see. What would it be called? Alpha. Let me see. Alpha artist. Alphabet. Hold on. Alpha. Beta. You ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna throw nothing out.
I'm thinking. I got
Artist.
nothing.
What would the name be? If that was a game, girl,
Soup.
guys. Alphabet Soup. What would this name be? We're gonna put this in the hip hop show. What would it be called?
A B Jeez.
Where the last letter of the rapper you named has to be the first letter of the rapper of the other person chooses.
So Cardi B
would be Busta Rhymes.
Which would be Saucy Santana.
AI.
Ice-T. Who's AI?
I
just went with it. That's good too.
Yeah. That's too hard to think though. Because you gotta think, ooh, what you named? Now that last letter.
And then you have to know how people spell stuff.
Right. Wait. Hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. What else you got?
You text me something. You text me something.
I did both things.
You did both?
I did both that I text you.
Well,
I didn't even need reminding.
I have a very busy week this week.
What you got? Doing any podcasts or anything?
Zero. I have a podcast tomorrow. I will be on Damn Internet, You Scary.
You Scary.
And I'll also be on yeah, do that. Squadcast again.
Okay.
All deaf.
All right.
All deaf. Hey, my knees out, y'all. My knees are out.
Mine are too, but I'm relaxing them just a bit.
Would y'all, if this is for the crew right here. If I ain't had no pants on, would y'all be like, yo, Dion, the camera showing you no pants on. Would y'all point that out to me, or would you be like, this nigga's wild? Shut up, Twilla. Would y'all point out like, yo, Dion, you don't have any pants on? Or would you be like, oh, snaps. Or would y'all point out to my teacher, or would you be like, does this fool...
Do you know this group?
I don't know. They
would point it out.
You would never point that out.
You wouldn't? You have to be like, okay, Dion, what's happening?
Yo, you hot?
Oh, you know what we didn't touch on?
What's that? And
y'all tell me, I don't know if anybody else is like, all right. Biden and this $10,000 debt forgiveness for student loans.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I take it. I know that there's mixed feelings about it. I know that there's not a lot, but I was like, hey, this is a campaign promise that Biden actually upheld.
Yeah.
It helps me out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like all these people who are like, it's not fair. I paid off my student loans. Why would I? Like, how do we just let people take, handouts for free loan, like debt forgiveness?
Yeah. What I find amusing is the people just like, I just paid it off.
That sucks. They do deserve like here you go. Here's like,
I just paid it off, yo. I am a month from paying it off. Do you gonna pay that off?
Well, first of all, you had a chance to pause. You didn't have to pay during this whole pandemic. So you took the risk.
But what
because you didn't want interest.
During the pandemic, I was a month from paying it off.
Oh, got you.
And I paused this whole time.
Got you.
And all I had was $1,000 left to pay.
And you're like, let me just do it.
Do I still get my loan provision? Why?
I don't know. They haven't outlined anything, but
even if it was $1 left, y'all gonna pay that $1. I mean, even if it was like
people calling up and being like, "Hey, can I get a refund?
Hey man, you need to
take that. I need that."
It was 2019 January. I paid $4,000. Can you just go and refund that back to you, boy?
Yeah.
I did pay mine off. I paid mine off like almost 20 years ago. But I would, had I known, I would have definitely drugged that mug out.
Little flex you had there.
Oh yeah,
a little flex you did there. I paid mine off.
I paid mine off due to
I've been seeing so many flexes. Like this one person I follow. Oh my gosh, this one person I follow was like, "Oh, so because I make more than $125K, you can't forgive my debt." Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Nobody asked you. We didn't know what you made, but You know.
Just because I have a 2-parent household and I make over $435,000 a year, y'all can't give me $10,000 for your boy.
That's a flex. That's a flex. Nobody needs to know what you had.
I'm gonna post that for real.
But at the same time, I do think like Zipper is saying like how selfish, you know, how I'm gonna go back. That's so selfish that people say that. People aren't thinking of economic relief that poses on the country. And I was actually really glad you pointed out too, Zipper, that the White House was on fire with that Twitter account. Like they went old school Joe Biden petty, and I was here for it.
Yeah,
because it was like all the people who had forgiveness for like the PPP loans, like these congressmen,
right.
And it's not small amounts.
Right. Like we forgave you for your PPP loan when you did it for your business, that $400 million for your bailout.
Yeah.
For your Southwest, airlines.
Right.
For your all these banks that got bailed out, and it's like, and all of a sudden, like, hey man, you can't do that for them, man.
Yeah, and then at the same time, it's also like people, because people are buying into that rhetoric, or people are saying, well, I paid off my student loans, this isn't fair. That's just kind of how taxes work. Like, people are saying it's not fair that I have to pay for people to pay off their loans. Taxes work like that. Like, like you might not take public transportation.
Wait. We're paying for it?
It's coming from tax money.
Wait. I thought just being forgiven, like, well,
no, they're allocating money. So, like the government's budget, and their budget comes from our tax dollars. So we're already funding police. We're already funding like military.
Okay.
We're funding aid to Ukraine.
I get it.
Our money is going everywhere.
I get it now. Forgiven, I get it. As in, like, you owe me money, but you good now. I thought it was just like, hey, Perkins loan, all these loans, like, hey, man, back up. We'll take care of you for the next 10 years, man. I'm sorry. These are my people.
Well,
Leave them
let
alone.
me put it like this. I haven't seen the backup of how it's actually being paid for or funded, but that's one of the school of thought says tax dollars. But it's like, if you're going to cry about tax dollars, our tax dollars go to support school systems. I ain't got no kids, but it's going to public school systems. It's going to, like I said, aid, like foreign aid and relief. Our tax dollars go to like, healthcare, the overall Medicaid and Medi-Cal of it. Again, I got private, I have my own insurance. It's like certain things that's just like, we can't be mad for like an allocation of way less than what was already going to be spent, or that money was already spent. It's not adding taxes to us. That money was already spent. That was already out of your paycheck. So it's like, people are picking and choosing what they're upset about.
Of course.
That's how life is.
I mean, yeah.
But
I want to be part of it. That if I'm not a part of it, there's nobody who was upset about the PPP loans. Was anybody like, hey, y'all can't get that money? We can get it too.
Well,
okay,
there's a lot of people who weren't business owners.
And they thought and they thought that
it's like, like, why are you bailing out businesses?
Why wouldn't they? Like, what's the hate of that? Bail us out.
We bailed out of Wall Street. There's all these things that people complain about.
Yeah. Go for it.
I'm reading. I don't see why people would be mad that others are getting student loans forgiveness. Spicy said it would be nice to be reimbursed for the student loans we already paid.
Come on.
Everybody get that $10,000 back. I'm not mad at that. Congressman getting millions wiped, but your average person getting 10K wiped is too much. You guys pay mad taxes and it's just spent ridiculously. 100%.
This is coming from somebody from is it Australia?
Yeah, Australia. Over here we have something called HECS, where the government pays for your university, college, and they take it back from your taxes once you earn over a certain amount.
Wow. That sounds amazing.
There's a lot of countries that have like ways that they can support students through college. My thing with college, like with college not being free, or for people to be through having so much debt in college, it's all like a game. Like, I read somewhere that part of giving so many people access to loans for student loans was just a way to get people to then feel like they have to stay in the corporate life because they have to pay off these loans. So they're not going to be like embarking on like independence or financial freedom because they're caught in this web early of I have to pay this debt off, so I have to work. But at the same time, you want to create smart citizens that can compete with other people in the country. So like your part of your platform should be education. Like we want smart citizens who can help us in STEM, like with science and tech, so that we can be competitive, or we don't necessarily have to like bring other people in from other countries to do all the intelligent stuff because here we're suffering, you know? Like it just kind of seems like you would want your citizens to be good and competitive.
Bars, Joe.
Yeah.
Spicy Original said, imagine you were a slave for most of your life and then they freed the slaves and you're mad at your kids. That's a good analogy.
Well, I didn't get to be free. Why do you get to be free?
Yeah. Zup said, and our native
Aboriginals.
I can't even see those that BRO. I thought it said abortionist. Our native Aboriginals don't pay anything the higher education to a certain amount. See,
that's reparations. That's reparations right there for you. That's well done.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that.
Like, so this is kind of a left turn, but there is a very informative page that I follow on Instagram. It's called Street People of Los Angeles. Then there's another one that's called Street People of Beverly Hills. Mm-hmm. It is typically crime that is being captured on camera. It's either like a grab and smash and grab from like some sort of cell phone camera, and somebody's stealing something and running out. It's very informative because it's like, man, that just happened over here. Just like sort of like protect your windows and protect, make sure if you're a business, make sure you have this and that's and that. Then I start seeing the pattern of they're only posting black people. Mm. Oh. I was like, wait a second. Yes, this is informative, but I don't like what's happening here. But then I had posted. I was like, hey, here's a white guy you can post. Post this. This is a guy who is clearly on meth and just struck somebody in the face. This is street people in Los Angeles. Wow. Post this. He was like, I can't because it's nude. The guy was nude. And I was just like, oh wow. So I was like, so now I'm like trying to find white criminals. Hey man, post this, man. And
wait,
like,
you're sending it to him?
Yeah, like post this. Because it was a series of black people doing crimes. Wow. Like, granted, it happens a lot, especially in Beverly Hills, because now criminals have figured out that security guards are not going to do anything when it comes to smash and grab. Yeah. So they just kind of like, just let them go. And then they have like a getaway car outside. But I'm like, hey, man, this happens all over Los Angeles. Is it possible that you can please send it to white people? I mean, post white people, mix it up. Because now there's white people who's only watching this is like, man, all black people are criminals.
Man. Yeah, that's a good point. People don't think about, or they might, but I think like there's like some ignorance in like, these are the people I see doing the crime. But for him to be like so adamant about not posting for certain reasons, right, raises the question like, yeah, is there a reason why?
I'm certain the admin person is white, and they're just, I mean, we're cousins, dude. I mean, if I was running that page, I'm gonna try my best not to post black people, right, and try to mix it up a little bit. But yeah, if y'all get a chance, look at spicy. Oh, that sounds like a spicy ritual. Look up Street People of Los Angeles, and then there's another one called Street People of Beverly Hills.
And if y'all feel like it's doing too much,
say something like, "Hey man, post some white people, post some Latino people, man.
Other people do crime. It's not just black people."
Yeah, and I was like, I'm definitely in. It's definitely entertaining, but I was like, wait a second, dude. I'm only seeing black people. Let me see. Let's see where I left off. We also have something called the Lost Generation, which was dark part of Australia history. The government didn't treat the natives right for a long time, but they're trying to do so economically now.
That's dope. Again, there's countries America can look to that's actually figuring out ways of doing reparations.
I'm actually curious to know how other countries feel about United States. Like who was the younger brother thing they calling shots? We are the newest developed country that took notes from all other countries. Like let's take that, take that, remove that, let's have this, let's have that. I feel like United States was the child that grew up that didn't like the taste of the chalky vitamins. It was like, let's make them taste like gummies. It's like, we're going to have gummy vitamins. Like, hey, man, but the chalk ones make me feel like an adult. Why is all the vitamins gummies now with sugar little sprinkles on top of it? Remember Flintstone vitamins? Mm-hmm. They were chalky. They made it feel like a vitamin. Yeah. Your face right now, it seems like you don't like both tastes.
I don't like Flintstones. I didn't like Flintstones as a kid because the chalkiness.
You were that child. It's like when I grow up, I'm gonna design a gummy flavor.
I don't trust the gummy because I'm just eating sugar now. Yeah. Like it's supposed to be better for me, but it's not.
Yeah.
Like
I'd rather do capsules.
Yeah, I do capsules.
Yeah, I'd rather do capsules.
Yeah. Tell us about your
Nope. My vitamin loaf.
Your vitamin loaf.
Zup was laughing at me last time. My vitamin loaf is almost gone.
I'm impressed.
My $12 of vitamins is not going to waste. I'm going to keep cutting and slicing off my vitamins until it's gone. I'm enjoying my vitamins. I can feel it moving through my body. I'm getting my nutrients. For those who don't know, I had a bottle of vitamins that I kept in the car. One day it got really, really hot and all my vitamins turned to liquid. You would think I would throw it away or return it, but no. I went to my refrigerator, let it freeze back up, if you will, and once it got to a solid state, I just start cutting away on my vitamins, and I eat it daily. It's down to a chunk of cornered mashed potatoes, but I'm not throwing that thing away.
Oh my gosh, it's funny, guys. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, he could have blurred out the nudity. There's also confirmation bias. What's that?
It is also confirmation bias.
What's that mean? From the videos.
Yeah.
And it is programming, yes. You can't help but to be biased, Dion. Dion, have those vitamins are done. You just eating melted gummy without knowing how much vitamins you're getting in there each bite. I don't give a damn. I'm getting my vitamins. You can't overdose on vitamins, can you? See if you can overdose on vitamins.
I feel like it's less of overdosing on vitamins, but just getting, like, sometimes you can get too, you can't have too much in your system, and then you have to balance it out or take less. Like, like you can have too much iron, you can have too much
you can't too much zinc. Can you have too much water? Drowning, yes. You definitely can OD on vitamins. How? I'm almost certain you cannot overdose on vitamins. You can go to the doctor and say, what happened? I am full of nutrients.
Well, like, your body has to regulate itself. Like, I know, like, my body at one point was making too much calcium. So, and then it was like, my doctors was like, well, now we have to give you more iron to balance it out and stay away from anything that has fortified calcium, like orange juice or almond milk. A lot of times say fortified with calcium. I don't need it. So my body has to.
What's going to happen? I need to know the side effects. I need to know the side effects of overdosing on vitamins. I know what happens if you can eat a whole bottle of Tylenol What can happen if I eat a whole bottle of vitamins?
Vitamin overdosing. Getting too much of vitamins and minerals. The health consequences of going overboard.
Yeah, you got nothing.
Too much vitamin C or zinc could cause nausea, diarrhea, stomach cramps. Too much selenium could lead to hair loss, gastrointestinal upset, fatigue, and mild nerve damage.
All that.
While most people aren't getting mega doses, if you're eating fortified cereal at breakfast, grab an energy bar between meals, or having rich pasta for dinner, and take a daily supplement, you could easily be over the recommended daily intake of a host of nutrients.
All that sounds fun. Because you get the diarrhea to clean your system out. That's good.
Hair loss.
Hair loss, I'm already there.
That's why you don't mind.
What else you got?
Vitamin A can lead to toxicity.
I'm already toxic. I be treating women wrong. Get out my face, whore.
Now apologize.
To who?
Women.
I'm toxic. I'm full of vitamins.
What did I say?
I blame it on the vitamins. Sir, what did you say to me? I've been eating vitamins all day. I'm full of toxins.
Some effects of water-soluble vitamins can be dangerous.
You only hold a certain amount in your system, Dion. The rest gets peed out. Depends on the vitamins you overdose on. So each vitamin had a certain percentage of iron, calcium, etc. You jellied cranberry sauce vitamin is all over the place. Varied is the spice of life. Variety is the spice of life. I'm fine with that.
Too much vitamin B9. Taking too much folate or folic acid in supplement form can affect mental function, negatively impact the immune system, and mask a potentially severe vitamin B12 deficiency.
Where am I at?
Oh my gosh.
I'm fine, yo.
Y'all over here, if you want to know what's happening or you're interested in this conversation that's going on here on this screen, make sure you hit the notification bell on our Lacktoast page so that you can hop in and join the conversation. Help educate Dion and me on some of these subjects, mostly Dion.
Hey, man. If you found anything in this feed or in this video that is funny, please timestamp it for us, specifically for me, so I can repost it on my Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. Twilla's not going to do it. But this is another fantastic episode of Random Ass Conversations with
Twilla and
featuring
Dion.
/__ DIONLACK. And we're going to wrap this episode up with a lambskin condom, which brings us to our sponsor, Paul Miken's lambskin condoms. When you feel like you are not at a place where
Can't stand you.
let's see how you do a freestyle sponsorship. Give me a brand. Something that you know.
A real band?
Brawls, Tampax. We're gonna freestyle something that you know very well.
Face wash.
All right, face wash. All right, and I'm gonna set you up with like, man, I've just been sick of the blackheads that's on my face, and don't know what to do, man.
Oh man, you know what? There's actually a really good purifying face wash that you should try.
Keep talking. What is the title of it?
Dominique's Skin by Dominique.
Okay.
Has the best purifying face wash that you will ever find.
Do tell.
It removes makeup, grit, dirt from around your nose, pollutants from the air, and it actually leaves your skin feeling soft. And has a bit of SP45 to protect your skin from the sun. Oh,
so I take it that you not only are a part of the experience, you are a heavy supporter.
I use Dominique Skin by Dominique Purifying Face Wash 2 times a day, and my skin loves it. Y'all see that glow?
Mm-hmm. So what's the deals?
Right now, if you use our code right there at the bottom.
What's the code?
RAC Pure Skin 99 /7 because the /7.
Okay.
You'll get 20% off and free shipping.
I love that.
RAC Pure Skin.
Come on.
Forget /7.
Okay, almost. Keep going.
And you'll get that 20% discount.
Wow. And what's the name of the product?
Dominique Skin by Dominique Purifying Face Wash.
Wow, that's a long title. Thank you guys so much, Dominique. That was a great job with the improv. Which reminds me of my sponsorship. My improv.
Your improv?
I hate to cut you off, but my sponsor for today is OJ's Knives. He has definitely slashed the prices this week. He is digging in deep by letting us know how much meat and items that he can cut with these new knives. They are OJK. That means OJ's Knives. They are okay with me. Right now, he is giving us 5% off from the Heisman discount, and he is leaping over luggage from the airport. He is leaving nothing behind. Footprints and doesn't equip. If it doesn't fit your budget, you must equip.
And what's this for? What's this for again?
This is OJ's Knives.
And is there a deal?
You get 5 Heisman % off if you order in the next 5 minutes. And he is slashing prices.
Yo, Dion's screen is blank. If y'all want to know, his screen is blank. So OJ's Knives, that whole script came out of his head. Improv.
Yeah.
All right. So it's been great. Chat with y'all later.
Thank you so much.
Thanwe
got to do sponsorships like that. That's a good bit right there. We should do sponsorships every time. Slashing prices from left and right.
Yeah. So